Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Right, guys. Hello. I hope that you're doing good today, that you enjoyed your long weekend. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. We are going to start our class number 4. So the second part of class number 4. Today, August 22nd. All right. So let me show you the agenda, and then we will start with it. So the first activity is going to be in groups, is about a video, and the video is called how science fiction can help predict the future. Okay, so it's a 5-minute video, and you will work in couples to answer the questions about the video. Okay, so we will have around 15 minutes for this activity, 15, maximum 20 minutes to watch the video and to answer the questions about the video. Okay, so after that we will start with the grammatical aspect of this unit 9, which are the future forms. Okay, so we will first review will and shall, going to and the present modals. Then we will of course in practice we will review the present continuous, present simple, future continuous, and future perfect with a little practice. Finally, the future time phrases and the future in the past. And if we have enough time at the end, we will complete the activities on page 88 from the book. Okay, so that is the plan for today. So let's start with the attendance. I will check the list, and then we will start with the video activity. Remember, it will be in groups, in couples, and you will have around 15 minutes to complete it, watching the video and answering the questions. Okay, you have to upload the activity. Well, let's check the list. Give me just a moment. Karen Acevedo.
Present, teacher.
Right, thank you. Santiago Fonseca.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Kiara Martinez. Jorge Moreno.
Present.
Okay. Natalia Navarro.
Present.
Okay. Diego Olarte.
Present, teacher.
All right. Manuela Ortiz.
Yes, teacher, good night.
All right, thank you. Jessica Rios.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Catherine Rodriguez.
Present, Miss.
Right. Marlon Sánchez. Mendy Santa. Manuel Sepúlveda.
Hello, teacher. Present.
All right, thanks. María Alejandra Vega.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. And finally, Vanessa Zambrano. All right, Vanessa. Okay, Kiara, thank you. Okay, so we are missing Marlon and Mendy for now. All right, guys. So listen to the instructions for the activity. We will start watching the video. Okay, so I have the link for the folder here. Let me show it to you. So this is our folder. We have Unit 9, Video Activity. Okay, so this is the folder of the document where you will find the document for this activity. So the first step is to download the document. Okay, so we download the document. Okay, let's see it. Right. So your names, you're going to put them here. The question, the name of the video is how science fiction can help predict the future. Okay, so you're going to copy and paste the link in your browser, watch the video, and answering the following questions. Okay, so this is the link for the video. You click it and watch it. Then we have questions. What is the purpose of a futurist? Which modern technologies were the scientists and futurists consulted by the RAND Corporation able to predict? How do the futurists arrive at their predictions? What knowledge did the physicists from the 19th century lack? Mention 2 examples of how science fiction writers have predicted many aspects of the world we inhabit. So we have 5 questions and you will work in couples, okay? I will check that you upload your activities today. So within 20 minutes, I will check that you all have uploaded the activity. La actividad la vamos a subir hoy, ¿ok? Les voy a dejar el tiempo necesario, 15, 20 minutos para que veamos el video, respondamos y subimos la actividad de una vez. No, no las voy a calificar si las suben más tarde o mañana, porque la idea es que aprovechemos el tiempo en clase y que estemos pues trabajando todos de manera simultánea, ¿ok? En la actividad. Entonces, van a la carpeta, la descargan, la pueden editar o pueden crear acá una copia y le ponen sus nombres para que ambos puedan ir trabajando como ustedes pues lo crean conveniente y incluyen sus nombres en el documento. ¿Ok? Yes, 8:30 les voy a poner en la sala 20 minutos, entonces eso, entre 8:30 y 8:40 debemos subir la actividad. ¿Ok? Any other question? You already have the link. I'm going to create the groups. You can go to the breakout rooms, okay? If you have questions, you can ask them through the WhatsApp. Vanessa? 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 Hello?
Hi,
Hello,
teacher. How are you?
Diego,
Hi.
I added you to this group because Vanessa didn't go to your breakout room, okay? So you can work together, the three of you.
Okay,
Okay, teacher. No
okay,
problem.
teacher.
Let me a moment to upload the document.
Okay. I will put the link in the chat.
We can
From the
work
video.
on it together. Let me a second.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, girls.
We are watching the video.
Hi, Kiara.
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
Teacher, we're watching the video. The video.
All right, good.
Que hay otro perro allá afuera y quiere jugar.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, girls. Hello.
We pause the video while we answer the question.
All right, good.
There are always unimaginable discoveries that arise, which would make no sense to anyone in the present. Imagine, for example, transporting a physicist from the middle of the 19th century into the 21st. You explain to him that a strange material exists, uranium-235, that of its own accord can produce enough energy to power an entire city or destroy it in one fell swoop. How can such energy come from nowhere, he would demand to know. That's not science, that's magic. And for all intents and purposes, he would be right. His 19th century grasp of science includes no knowledge of radioactivity or nuclear physics. In his day, no forecast of the future could have predicted X-rays or the atom bomb, let alone the theory of relativity or quantum mechanics. As Arthur C. Clarke has said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. How can we prepare, then, for a future that will be as magical to us as our present would appear to someone from the 19th century? Profit. My job is to open windows where there were once walls. Free from the constraints of the present and our assumptions of what's impossible, science fiction serves as a useful tool for thinking outside of the box. Many futurists recognize this, and some are beginning to employ science fiction writers in their teams. Just recently, a project called I Know proposed scenarios that look much like science fiction stories. They include the discovery of an alien civilization, development of a way for humans and animals to communicate flawlessly, and radical life extension. So, what does the future hold? Of course, we can't know for certain, but science fiction shows us many possibilities. Ultimately, it is our responsibility to determine which we will work towards making a reality.
You can access to the document and we can start writing.
Yes, we can.
Yes, it's working.
What's the purpose of a futurist?
The view of the future, it depends to the person. If you explain the technology in our time to other person of or from to um 18 yes 1800 or 1900, uh they they um said that it is magic and not technology.
Sorry, guys. The questions, you can answer them directly from the video. So literally, you are going to find the answers textually in the video, okay? So you can just watch it, pause, and write the answer.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Teacher,
Yes, hello.
teacher, for the second question is, es como qué opinamos de cuáles serían esos
No,
como cambios.
in this activity we have no questions about opinion. You can find the answers exactly in the. So here at the beginning, they mentioned. You mean this? Which modern technologies were these scientists consulted by the RAND Corporation able to predict? They say that in the beginning. Let me see. Okay, here, beginning this ones.
Okay.
Everyone from the
Our opinion.
government who attempted to forecast the future consulted dozens of futurists. So this is at the beginning of the video. You can take it directly from there. Okay?
Okay. Yes, they got it.
All right.
La de Volver al Futuro, que los carros que vuelan. Entonces, la gente empieza que con la tecnología, que sí que me gustaría hacer que un carro vuele como tal. Así.
Con la imaginación.
Sí.
Okay.
Cast earbuds, thimble radios, in his words. And in
Thimble
2001, A
radios.
Space Odyssey, Arthur C. Clarke described a portable, flat-screen
Ah, miren los flash screen.
newspad in 1968.
Esa también.
In works that often
No, pero son solo dos.
Ah, ok.
Bueno.
Ok.
Entonces.
Y pensar que llevamos un montón de tiempo con esa pantalla gorda.
In English, please, in English.
Sorry,
Okay.
miss. Hello. Welcome back.
Without think. Airbags.
We are talking about the imagination is all that, how do you say, all that you imagine you can create.
It's possible.
combine entertainment and social commentary.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Well, we are trying to answer the second question.
You are what? Can you repeat?
Trying to answer the second question.
Okay, it's literally in the video, so do not worry. I'm going to project my screen.
Okay.
So to show you. Here, at the beginning of the video, they say that.
For granted today.
Here, a think tank known as the RAND Corporation
consult the sense of scientists, which because
okay, so this is one, artificial organs,
yeah.
birth control pills, and the library is able to find the information, the research, the material for the reader. Those are the three things that the scientists and futurists in the RAND Corporation were able to predict?
Okay, thank you, teacher. I got it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra
Against.
Is Marlon here?
Yes, he is. Well,
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
the use of peer control periods is
ahora y
here
en la hora
on yours.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte.
Okay, I think uranium 235 and let me see. They mentioned that the nuclear physics.
No power. That is he was the man to know that is not for intents and purpose.
Okay, before in his days, yes, like that.
Okay.
In his days, no forecast on the future could have predicted X-rays or the atom bomb, the theory of relativity,
Quantum mechanics.
and also where is nuclear physics? I remember that. I can see it. Okay, nuclear physics. The answer is radioactivity or nuclear physics, X-rays, atom bomb, and the theory of relativity.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, guys. Almost finished?
Almost, teacher.
All right.
RAND Corporation consulted dozens of scientists and futurists who together forecast many of the technologies we take for granted today, including artificial organs, the use of
Artificial
birth control
organs.
pills.
Okay. Artificial organs. Es allá. ¿Sí?
Sí, ¿sí me escucha?
Okay. Yes. Okay.
And libraries able to look up research materials.
Libraries This one.
material they are likely
Libraries
to follow
able to
into the
look up.
Ay, espérame. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Se la puede ver toda la pantalla?
No.
Ahora.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Libraries able to look up.
charting the paths they are likely to follow into the future with varying
I don't know what happened.
degrees of probability
Espérame.
is by analyzing material for the reader.
Stop. Libraries able to look up. Research material for the reader.
All right. All right, guys. Tell me, how did you do? Did you finish the activity? Not yet?
Yes, miss.
Yes. So please upload your documents. I already see Manuel's and Karen, Maria, and Jessica. We have some groups that need to upload their documents as well, okay? All right, so while you finish and upload the documents, we will start with the next topic on Unit 9, which is the grammatical forms, right? The future forms. So we're going to have a review of all the future forms. In which cases do we use each future form, okay? So that is what we're going to review today. Let's start. So we will start with will and shall, okay? This is the most common use of will, is the most common future form, okay? When do we use will or shall? We use them to talk about predictions based in our feelings or expectations, not in evidence, okay? So there is not hard evidence that we can see, but it's more about our feelings or what we expect to happen, okay? For example, I believe that by the end of the 21st century, the world will be at peace. I don't have any evidence for that. It's just something that I believe, no? It's my thinking, my expectation. We can also use this one, okay? A new form of energy will almost certainly emerge, okay? Another example. We can also use it as for things that we see as facts for the future, okay? Hechos. The meeting will finish at 1 and the lunch will be served. Also use it for decisions made at the moment of speaking. So there is someone at the door. I will ring you back later. I will call you back later, okay? So this is a decision that was made in that moment, right? So for things about feelings or expectations, for facts in the future, for decisions made at the moment of speaking, and willingness or refusal to do something, okay? Mi disponibilidad o rechazo a hacer algo. I will sing at the party, but I won't wear a silly costume. Acepto esto, cantaré, pero no usaré un traje chistoso, okay? So my willingness or refusal to do something. These are the common uses of will. When we use shall is commonly used to make offers as a question. Remember, shall I carry that for you? Shall we move to the next question? Shall I make you a coffee? Okay, so we are offering or suggesting something when we use shall. All right, shall I, shall we? All right, this is the first part, will and shall. So guys, if you have any questions as we go along, as we explain, please let me know. Yes, Manuel?
Teacher, and shall in affirmative sentences.
Is not that common, okay? It's really not that used nowadays. It's used maybe in some movies, you have seen it. I have one famous example of the Lord of the Rings movie. They say, you shall not pass. It's like very like old speech, right? Old way of speaking. So this is not that common. It's used in movies or TV shows when we talk about like medieval times, right? You shall not do this. So it's, some people use it, but it's not that common, okay? You shall do this, or in very formal settings as well.
Okay, teacher.
But
Thank you.
not commonly, all right? Okay, Vanessa is back. What time is it? Okay. Yes, Diego?
Teacher, shall is informal or formal?
No, it's more formal. It's more formal
Okay.
than will. In these cases, is for to make an offer, a suggestion. All right. Well, we continue. Then the next part is going to. When do we use going to? When we have intentions for the future, when we talk about our intentions, we use going to. I am not going to borrow any more money from now on. I'm not going to do that. That's my intention. Or a prediction, but remember, before predictions without evidence. Now, these predictions for going to, we have some present evidence. From what I've seen, it is going to be a difficult game. Or if I look up to the sky and I say, it is going to rain. I see the dark clouds and I don't see the sun, right? So I have some evidence in the present to make that prediction, okay? Generally, we can use will, are going to, interchangeably. So it doesn't really matter if we use will or if we use going to, okay? We can use one or the other, all right? They are used often interchangeably. And then we have the present modals, all right? Remember, may, might, or could. We already studied this in Unit 3 from this book. These modals in the presence of may, might, or could, they have a future meaning. The economy picture may or might or could look very different in 10 years' time, okay? So this is a modal verb in the present, but that it has a future meaning, okay? Pueden lucir muy diferentes en 10 años, okay? May, might, or could, right? So that's the first part. Will or shall, going to, and present modals. So I have 5 questions here, just a little practice. I want to explain a little and then we practice. So the explanation is not that long for you, but we're going to practice as we go, okay? So here we have some sentences. You're going to select the correct answer to complete this sentence. I am leaving or I leave, she won't take or isn't going to take, etc. Okay, so we have 5 sentences. I'm going to give you some minutes. Let me know when you are ready, when you have your answers, so we can socialize. Okay, so 5 minutes and then we socialize. All right. Are you ready, guys? Do you have your answers?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's start check. So let's see, for example, or I will allow volunteers in case you haven't finished. So please raise your hand for the first one. Thank you, Santiago. Read the first sentence with the correct answer.
No, okay, teacher. Did I tell you? I'm leaving the company the next month.
Yes, correct. Oh, that's a shame. Where are you going? Yeah. So the answer is I'm leaving in this case. All right. For the second one, can we have another volunteer, Diego? Thank you.
Can you give the dog her medicine? Sorry, she won't take it from me.
Yeah, she won't take it from me. That's correct. Number 3, let's have another student, please, another volunteer. Manuel.
I am sure we'll enjoy whichever play we see.
Whichever play we see. Good. Number 4. Yes, you're right. Number 4, another person. Oh, another student.
Sorry, me, which is the answer? What is the answer, number 3?
Number 3, yes, we see.
Okay.
Whichever play we see. For number 4, do we have another volunteer?
Yes, miss.
Okay, let's do 4, Catherine, and 5, Mario.
My birthday is on a Monday, so I don't expect anyone will feel like coming out.
Yes, my birthday is on a Monday, so I don't expect anyone will feel like coming out. And Marlon, number 5.
5, this data is not wrong. The presentation will be a disaster.
All right, in this, okay, don't worry, you will be fine. Yeah, in this case, it can be both, right? Will or going to. But because we have a present evidence, like the data is wrong, we can be more certain about the outcome, the result. It is going to be a disaster, right? Because we already have a present evidence. The data is wrong, so is going to be a disaster. But the other one is also correct, will be a disaster. Okay, it's also possible. All right, guys. Good.
I have a question. The second sentence is why
it can be both. Yeah, in the second one, it can also be both. She won't take it from me, or she isn't going to take it from me. Both are possible, right?
Okay, thank you.
Really, for will and going to, we can use one or the other. It doesn't matter. All right, good. Excellent, guys. Now we continue with present continuous, present simple, future continuous. Okay, let's continue analyzing. In the previous one, we have a present continuous example. We had an example before the explanation. The present continuous is we use when we talk about definite arrangements. Remember, we have, I have told you about this. So when I have plans for an event or for the weekend, we use the present continuous. What are your plans for the weekend? Are you doing anything special? So present continuous when we have already something planned, okay? We have a specific arrangements, okay? Now for the present simple, we use it to talk about the future when we have a timetable event that are 100% certain. So it's like an official timetable, official schedule. The conference begins on Tuesday and ends on Friday. Is already established, 100% sure, official event, okay? Oh, tomorrow is Monday. This is a 100% event, So we can use the present simple form. It's not necessary to say tomorrow will be Monday, no? Tomorrow is Monday, okay? So that's when we use the present simple. Also, the present simple goes to talk about the future after words like if, unless, in case, before, after, or when, etc. So we start with will. I will pass the message as soon as. So after these words, these clauses, these are called subordinate clauses, okay? Because they cannot exist without the previous idea. Eso es una cláusula subordinada. Esta oración no tiene sentido sin lo que viene antes. Tan pronto como ella llegue a casa o ella vuelva. A eso le falta la parte, ¿no? Entonces, esta es la cláusula independiente y esta es la cláusula subordinada. Entonces, en esas llamamos cláusulas subordinadas, subordinate clauses, as soon as, after, when, unless, después de estas palabras, ¿no? As soon as she gets back. Aquí es donde usamos el presente simple. Le pasaré el mensaje tan pronto como o tan pronto cuando llegue, ¿ok? In present simple. We will only succeed if we all work together. Solo tendremos éxito si todos trabajamos juntos. Trabajamos. We work is in present simple. Okay? After these words. Also, in clauses with what, who, which, whatever, or wherever, we use also the present simple. I don't care what happens next year. So after what, we use the present simple. Don't forget to email me wherever you are, okay? Not wherever you will be, but wherever you are in the present simple, okay? So from the context in these sentences, it is clear that we are talking about the future, right? We take it from the context. Tomorrow begins on Tuesday, so the next Tuesday, as soon as she gets back, so this will be in the future, okay? From the context, we can take that is referring to the future. Those are the uses of present simple to talk about the future, okay? Then we have the future continuous. What is the future continuous? Remember, it's, for example, this, I will be doing my exam. So this structure is used to talk about an action that will be in progress at a specific point in time, in the future, okay? It's very common to see this time, next month, this time, next week, this time, next year. ¿Qué estaré haciendo? Para este momento del año entrante, ¿ok? Para esta fecha del año entrante, what will I be doing? I will be doing my exams, or I will be studying a master's degree. I will be traveling around the world, okay? For or to refer to an action that will be in progress in the future. In 100 years' time, we will probably all be working when we are 80, okay? So this is about the future, an action in progress in the future. Another use to talk about something that will happen as part of the normal course of events, el curso normal de los eventos, de las cosas. Let's read the examples. Maria, can you read both examples here? My throat is hurting, so I'll be saying I can easily give you a lift.
I'll be seeing, and later this afternoon, I'll pass on your message to her then. I can easily give you a lift. I'll be passing your house.
All right, yeah, so this is talking about the normal course of things, of events. I will be seeing Anne later, or I will be passing your house, so I can give you a lift, okay? And finally, to ask tentative or polite questions about future plans, okay? Natalia, can you read both examples, please?
Yes, teacher. Future plans. Will you be using the computer later on? Will you be needing anything else?
So these questions are tentative or more polite. It's not so direct. Will you be using the computer later on? So, or will you be needing anything else? This is to be more polite, asking you about your future plans, okay? So, present continuous, present simple, and future continuous. Do we have any questions in this part regarding these uses of different tenses in the future? No? Okay, we can continue. Now we will see the future perfect, okay? So, like other forms, the future perfect is used to talk about actions which will be completed before a point in time. So pay attention. This one, the future continuous, is to talk about actions that will be in progress in the future, right? By this time next year, I will be traveling, right? So this will be in progress. The future perfect is to talk about an action which will be completed before a point in the future, okay? This is, I will finish my report on Friday night. I will finish it in this point. This is the simple future, will, okay? Only will plus finish. I will finish my report on Friday. This is the time where I will finish. The future perfect is, I will have finished the report by Friday night. So it means that on Friday night, I will have finished before that, maybe on Thursday or on Wednesday or Friday morning, okay? So any time before that, Friday night, I will have finished the report, okay? So it's different. This one is at that point, at that time, I will finish. In this one, I will have finished by that time. I will have finished it before that time, okay? The future perfect continuous. It can be used to talk about the duration of activities before a point in the future. So this one, the future perfect, it can also be continuous to emphasize the duration of the activity. I will have been working in the same building for 10 years next month, okay? Habré estado trabajando en este edificio por 10 años el otro mes, okay? El mes siguiente. So when we have for or since, we can use the continuous form, okay? In this case, the present perfect continuous. These forms are not that common, okay? These are more used in written form or when we talk about our experience, our qualifications, right? By 2024, I will have finished my university, for example, okay? Is to talk about your qualifications, your degrees, etc. Okay? Any questions about the future perfect? No? All right, so we can do some practice here, okay? In this case, you are going to read the sentence and select the option or the options that mean the same thing, okay? So they have the same meaning as the phrase that is highlighted, okay? Or the words that are involved. Is timetable to begin in? They will be in the middle of their meal. He refuses to speak, or I am willing to try. So you select, I don't have the activity, just write down the options that you think are correct, okay? Write them down, and then we will correct them together. All right, guys, let's socialize your answers. And let's start with Manuela. But the first one, the new season is timetable to begin in September. Which one? Yes, begins in September. Okay, this is the answer. The first begins. All right, Jessica, for the second one, they will be in the middle of their meal at 8 o'clock. So I will phone now.
They will be eating.
Yeah, they will be eating at 8 o'clock, so I'll phone now. Kiara, for the third, what I don't understand is why Ellen refuses to speak to him.
Teacher doesn't speak.
No, in this case, she's refusing to speak, so it's won't. I don't understand is why Helen won't speak to him, okay? She's refusing to do that. Karen, for the fourth one. There are probably no tickets left now, but I am willing to try if you like it.
I'm going to try.
I'm going to try. In this case, it can be both. I'll try or I'm going to try. Okay? It can be 1 and 2. Okay? Perfect, guys. So that's the second part. Let's continue with the third part is about future time phrases. Okay? Let's take a look. So the first phrase that we are going to review is about to, on the point of, or on the verge of. Okay? We use about to talk about something that is happening very, very soon. Okay? A punto de is about to. Jorge, can you read the example first here? About to.
Okay, teacher, about you. We use about to talk about something that is going to happen very soon. It's not a good time to talk. I'm about to go into a meeting.
Yeah, I'm about to go into a meeting, so a punto de entrar a una reunión, okay? Something that is going to happen very soon. On the point of plus ing. This has the similar meaning to about to. Let's read the example, Diego.
Beckham is on the point of signing a new contract with Manchester United.
Yeah, so he is on the point of, and the next verb has to include ing. On the point of signing a new contract with Manchester United. It has the same meaning as about to. And on the verge of has again the similar meaning. So these three have the similar meaning. Joe is on the verge of plus ing of giving up her university course because she really hates it. Okay? So about to, on the point of, or on the verge of. Okay? Those are the first. Then we have is or are to. This is a structure that we use when something is officially arranged, okay? So this is a news report. This is for ministries or offices, like something that is very, very official or formal. We use this structure, is or are plus the infinitive, to visit Pakistan, okay? So this is talking about the future. The Prime Minister is to visit Pakistan early next year, okay? So this is a officially arranged activity. The Archbishop is to visit Colombia soon, okay? This is official. Likely to or unlikely to. This is common for making predictions, okay? Probably, likely or unlikely to. Manuel, can you read the example for likely or unlikely to?
Yes, teacher. Mass space travel is unlikely to become a reality.
Okay. Is unlikely to become a reality, es poco probable que se vuelva realidad, right? Due to. Due to is more formal speech or writing that, or to say that something is planned to happen at a particular time, okay? So the game is due to start at 8 p.m. or yeah, at 8 p.m. So due to, this is also used when talking about pregnancy for women. So the baby is due on that day, okay? So it's due to start, in this case is some more formal to say that something is planned to happen on that moment, at that particular moment. Next is set to, okay? When we use set to, when something is likely to happen, es probable que ocurra. This is common in news reports. Let's read the example. Marlon, the government is set to.
The government is set to introduce the reform early next year.
Yeah, so this is something that is likely, probable to happen. Is set to introduce. And bound to. Bound to means that you are sure that something will happen, okay? Está fijo si ocurrirá, okay? Something that is, you are sure that it will happen. Santiago, can you read the example for bound to?
Terry is bound to be late. She always is.
Yeah, she's bound to be late. This is bound to happen. I'm sure that this will happen, okay? So those are the future time phrases. About to, on the point of, on the verge of, is or are to, unlikely or likely to, due to, set to, bound to. Okay, any questions? No questions? Excellent, good. We are about to finish. So here, in these sentences, we have 3 sentences. Rewrite the second sentence so that it means the same as the first, using the words in bold, okay? So, arrangements have been made for Ryan Lewington to sign a £5 million contract for United. The word is. Ryan Lewington is, okay? So you need to use the word is. Next word is unlikely. And for the third, the word is due. Okay? So those are the 3 sentences that we're going to use to practice. Let's have some minutes and then we check them together. Okay? All right, guys, are you ready? Do you need more time? Hello? Guys, ready or do you need more time?
Maybe 1 more minute, please.
All right.
A minute, miss.
Mhm. Okay, let's check. Let's check your answers. So, Jorge, can you read the first one?
Me, teacher?
Yes.
Ryan Lewington is to sign a £5 million contract to play for Unit.
Yes, Ryan Lewington is to sign a £5 million contract. Correct, thank you. Continue, please, Vanessa. Oh, thank you, Diego. You will do the next, okay? Vanessa, can you do number 2?
Okay, teacher. I'm not sure.
All right, no problem.
A new manager's announcement after the summer is unlikely.
Is unlikely?
Yes.
Let's see. So we can say a new manager is unlikely to be announced. It would be like using the structure that we practice. Unlikely to. So a new manager is unlikely to be announced until after the summer. Okay?
Teacher, I was thinking maybe during the summer because
Oh,
it is-
yes. Yeah, you are correct. A new manager is unlikely to be announced during the summer. Let me rewrite it. Unlikely to be announced during the summer. It's correct. Thank you, Manuel. Yes, it sounds much better. And Diego, for number 3.
Okay. We are due to set up a meeting with the client from 9 a.m. to
No, here we have set up a meeting. Ya la hemos organizado. So we are due to meet with the client. Ya está organizada. Este setup ya no lo debes incluir.
Okay,
We
teacher.
are due to meet with the client at 9 a.m. tomorrow, ¿ok? Entonces, en este ejercicio podemos cambiar las palabras, pero que tenga el mismo significado de la oración original, ¿ok? All right, guys, this is the last part, and then we go to the book to finish our practice. So this is the future in the past. This is the final part. These structures, when we talk about plans or intentions in the past, so plans that we had in the past or intentions in the past, we use the past continuous or the was going to, okay? So think about it. You were thinking about your intentions in the future that you had in the past, no? So when I was a child or when I was 12 years old, I was going to be, yo iba a ser, I was going to be the world's greatest ballerina. So in the past, those were my intentions, right? So we use past continuous or was going to. We had to go to bed early as we were getting up at 6 a.m. the following morning, okay? So was going to or the past continuous form. We were all getting up at 6 p.m. the following morning. So this is the now, this is we had to go to bed early and we were getting up at 6 a.m. So all of this is in the past. We are talking about an intention, but that it is in the past, okay? We can also talk about things that we planned, but that did not happen, that did not take place. So in this case, we use going to. We were going to invite Henry, but we couldn't find his number, okay? So we didn't invite him. We were going to invite him. I was on the point of going, so I was just about to go out when the phone rang, okay? So I didn't go out. This didn't happen. I was about to say that when you interrupted me. So I didn't say it, okay? Oh no, I was supposed to call my mother last night, but I didn't. I was supposed to do it, okay? This is to talk about things that we planned, but they didn't happen. We can also use would or was to refer to actions that did occur, but was still in the future and not anticipated at that time. What does this mean? So we can see. Bogart met Bacall, who would later become, quien más tarde se convertiría, would later become his fourth wife in 1944. ¿Ok? Entonces hablamos de algo que fue, que no fue anticipado, pero que sí ocurrió, ¿no? En el pasado. Quien más tarde se convertiría en su esposa. Would later become. Who would have believed that this unknown teenager was to become one of the world's greatest movie stars, okay? Se convertiría, was to become one of the world's greatest movie stars. All right. Well, guys, so that is all for the grammar part of the class, grammar forms. So we still have some time to work on page 88. So let's go to the book. On page 88, we have here predictions 1 to 10, okay? We have 10 predictions. And then we have some explanations. Will to make a prediction, going to make a prediction, to present phrases that convey a future meaning, etc. So we have the explanations and then we have the examples. You are going to read the examples and then match them to the correct explanation, okay? So let's read the examples together and then you will have some minutes to work on matching the correct explanation. Let's start with Diego. Number 1, Diego. Scientists
expect that humans will generally live to be over 100 years old.
All right. Jorge, please read the second one.
Asteroids might be mined for minerals by a private mining company.
Okay. Karen, please, number 3.
Soon as we discover a cure for AIDS or cancer, a new disease is bound to appear.
Bound to appear. Catherine, please read number 4.
With the growth of internet, it was generally thought that people will be working from home, but recent research suggests that people need face time in the office.
All right. Kiara, please read number 5.
Used and accepted.
Yes, a digital currency is said to become widely used and accepted. Manuel, read number 6, please.
If current CO2 emissions continue, the Arctic is going to be completely free of ice in the summer months.
In the summer months. Good. Maria Alejandra, number 7.
At some point in the next 50 years, a computer will have been created that is more intelligent than humans.
Yes, thank you. Number 8, Marlon.
In the next years, doctor will be prescribing medical apps for patients.
Thank you. Good. Natalia, number 9.
Technology is emerging that could make fully controllable prosthetic limbs the norm.
Good. Manuela, the last one, number 10.
People will be able to physically touch each other through their smartphones.
Very good. All right, so now that we read the examples, you are going to match them to the correct explanation from A to I, okay? Give you some minutes and we will check, at the end of the class, we will check the answers. All right, let me know when you are ready, okay, guys? So let's see if we can socialize at least some of them today. Okay, remember that here you can put more than one explanation to one sentence, okay? So you can find two explanations in one sentence. All right, guys, listen. So I don't think we will have enough time today to check the answers for the 10 sentences. So we're going to leave it here for today. And tomorrow, when we begin our class, we will check your answers for this activity. Okay, so remember, it's page 88.1. So read the predictions and find the examples or the explanations from A to I, okay? Tomorrow, I will ask each one of you to give me the correct answers for the activity as soon as we begin our class. Also, we will do some extra practice for future forms in our class today, in our class tomorrow. And do not forget to upload your documents. I think everyone uploaded. Diego, Karen, Kiara, Manuel, Mar. Yes, thank you. Everyone uploaded. Excellent, guys. Very good. So that is all that we have for today. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye
Good
bye.
night, Miss. See you tomorrow.
Bye
Bye,
bye,
teacher. Thank
guys.
you.
Good night. Bye bye.